ArchieLuxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind a family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delights. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all their cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Boop! And we're live.
And we're live. How are you?
I'm welcome. Are you packing your bags? Are you getting ready to soar?
My sore balls. Hey, I want to tell you, I'm actually doing a bit of woodworking. I thought to myself, since the super chats have been so bad, I could get another career as I'm going to be a woodworker. Let's have a look.
Be a carpenter? Do you have a lathe? Mike has a lathe. He can teach you about how to use it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to be doing a bit of fixing there.
I see. Looks like patio furniture. You're trying to get your stomach out of the way?
So I'm just trying to fix this. I broke it. Okay, I broke this chair.
Actually, I have a question. How many days do you get out of those pants before you wash them?
Sorry? Oh, no. I wear them until they're gone.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure you got to wash them once, or do you just don't?
Oh, fuck. I knew there was something I was missing, Mark.
What'd you forget? The glue?
Now, this is Gorilla Glue. Look at this. I'm using...
Well, you're off camera. There we go. Gorilla Glue. Yes. Don't get that on your wiener, or you'll be going to the hospital to have something removed.
You reckon?
Yeah. You get
Is
the cap. Whoa. The cap is blocking the camera. Move that cap a little. No, he doesn't care. All right. Well, answer the question. How many days use do you get out of those shorts before you think you should wash them?
You know what, Marky?
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
Washing is overrated.
Well, that's true. I wear the same pants a few days.
I'm trying to improvise. You improvise?
What I miss is Thailand, where you can drop.
So what I'm making is I'm making an instrument for the glue. I'm making an applicator.
In other words, a skewer. You're doing that in a breguet. What if you get Gorilla Glue on your breguet?
Oh, it's Gorilla. You've heard of Gorilla Glue?
Of course, we have it here too. It's everywhere. But I'm just saying it might not be good if you get it on like your leather strap. Remember the AP that was glued together?
Yeah, the ladies one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't do that to your Breguet because you will no longer be a Breguet man.
What'll I be? I might take it off. Hey, what do you think?
I think that'd be a good idea. Listen, remember Thailand where you could take like...
We've got HR joining us. HR's joining the team.
Hey, Paul, I've jumped on. I've jumped on. I've got to be honest. There's a real beta soy simp cuck in the chat by the name of Herman. He timed me out because I said he sucks at piano. I mean, how fragile can this guy be? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Hermie, jump on your simp. Let's go, big boy.
That would be like saying you suck at... That would be like saying you suck at...
masculinity. I kill myself.
Well, I agree. I do. But that's the difference. Hermie can't. Hermie, he's a simp cuck. Hermie, jump on and let's go, big boy.
Yeah,
let's jump on, Hermie.
You know what? I wish someone would take on Herman other than me. I approve of this matchup.
Hermie, let's jump on. Let's jump on, you cuck simp. Let's go, big boy.
Let's do it.
Actually, you know what? I'm so serious. I'm going to change my avatar.
I'm going
to change my avatar. Hold on.
We'll wait for you. It seems like here. Let's have a closer.
All right, let's go. Hermie, jump on. Jump on. You're talking all that in the chat. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is, big boy? Come on.
I don't know if I approve.
Well, I do.
All right.
And look, Van Lux, HR does suck at piano. Yes, he does. He does. Yes, he does suck. I heard you play, and it destroyed my eardrums.
Did you hurt Herman's feelings?
Yeah. I don't. You think I care? Please, Clem. Herman plays piano better with his feet. Yes, he does. I've heard it. Listen. I came off the phone and told me earlier. You know what he said? He said Hermie is not classically trained. He's not even trained. He's not even classical.
I wonder if he can read music.
He's not even classical, Mark. Forget about trained. What he plays. The only thing he plays is his bum hole and his booty hole at night. You know this?
I didn't know this, but I'm going to take your word for it.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking, Marky? You know what I'm thinking?
Tell me, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking for $50 super chat, I'm just going to throw the chair into the courtyard and use it as firewood.
Well, I think that it would be a lot funnier if you first glued your hand to it.
No, this Gorilla Glue, I'm just getting sick of it.
How about if you glue your hand to the chair and then try and throw it?
Hey, Archie, I watched your Breguet moment when you bought the pants. I got to be honest, that was inspirational. Nice vid, Arch.
And you know what? I got to tell you, you know who inspired me to make that video?
Who?
Mark Goldberg. That's who.
No way. I thought Mark had a bit more class than that, Paul.
Oh, well.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Boo. You thought wrong.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Keslow. Hey, Paul.
Keslow, he hasn't washed the pants yet. The pants are like literally, they have not been washed.
Are those a big and tall special? Big and tall?
It's their maternity.
No, short and wide. Short and wide.
It's maternity. He shops at the maternity section of Big and Tall. They sell that kind of stuff around here at Walmart. I noticed that Walmart is designed to make you feel better about yourself. If you buy a large, it's really a 2XXX, large. But it's designed to make you not feel bad for being fat.
That's nice. They know their clientele.
They do. Boy,
wow, you're looking good, Paul.
Herman's taking it up the pipe in the comments section.
Yeah, wow. Herman, lay off the booze, you drunk. I told you he's been drinking. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's as bad as Eddie. And you know who I really like at the moment, Mark? Easy Company. That guy's a legend. He's a fucking alcoholic.
This was a boba tea, but I sucked up all the boba.
Let's see a quick wristwatch check. Is that Tudor, Mark?
You know what? I was stupid. I should have worn the green Hulk today because it's St. Patrick's Day, but...
Mark, let me ask you a question. When you've got Rolex, does Tudor not feel inferior?
Yes.
When you put it on?
Absolutely.
So why do you wear it? We've only got one life.
Almost everything feels inferior. Well,
what the fuck?
We're vacuuming.
Great vid, Arch.
Clyde's vacuum. That's Clyde's vacuum.
Carpet, no. Clyde's vacuum was a plug-in. This thing is battery cordless operated.
killing carpet beetles in a relaxed fashion.
Ornate, right? I don't often wear Rolex. It's like Rolex is like sitting down to a fine French dining. Sometimes you just want a slab of ribs or a hamburger. Want something else. I wear Rolex occasionally, but not all the time. Mostly
See me, Mark? I wear Rolex every day. You know why? Because I'm better than everyone else.
Well,
So I don't want to be wearing Tudor.
nice. Well, that's good. That's good. That's nice.
Mark, sometimes my fiance calls me a narcissist, but I'm not sure.
Really? What's his name? Kevin?
No, Danny.
Oh.
30 Danny.
Well, the reason that I don't need to wear a Rolex to feel better about myself is I have a very large
Ego.
Sure, let's go with that. So I have.
Is this the Dyson vacuum or is this the cheapie?
I think that's the V10, isn't it? Archie's got money.
I think it looks like a shark.
No, it's a Dyson. I bet you it's a Dyson, Mark. Have you got these in America?
Yeah, we do. They're expensive though, so that's why I'm saying it's a shark. It's a cheap knockoff from Costco. JD, Arch would wear the French-made outfit while cleaning, except for he hasn't washed it since 1997.
Mark, Hester, let me ask you a question. Would you rather have Easy Company on the panel or Terry?
I don't know who the. Listen, I only know of very few punters, and I don't know who.
You don't know Easy Company?
I do not.
He's a drunk. Archie, do you know Easy Company?
Take your word.
Yes.
Would you rather have Easy on the panel or Terry?
I'd rather have Terry any day of the week.
Why?
Terry. Terry's very knowledgeable. Terry's connected. I don't know if you know this. His family's they're actually quite wealthy, okay?
It's obvious that they're wealthy because Terry works retail and lives in central London. That doesn't happen, and he's got...
that's about as ridiculous as the career plots on Friends.
What they've done with Terry is they've given him his own place so that he didn't wind up in council housing, and they just said, don't call us.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say in care.
Yeah, we'll see you at Christmas. We'll get you a Christmas cracker, and until then, be well. Just stay away.
Leave us alone, and don't humiliate the family.
Correct.
So was that a Dyson vacuum? Bissell? Was it cheapie?
That's a Dyson. You know what? That's a Dyson. Yeah.
Expensive.
I tried to tell my wife to get another brand, but no. You never tell women what brand of vacuum because they know all about sucking. They know all about sucking.
That's a luxury.
That's
luxury device.
When was the last time you did your equality and diversity training? That's pretty sexist, there, big boy.
As far as the sucking goes, those Dysons, they're made of plastic. They're expensive, but all the plastic breaks after a couple of years.
It's an interesting story about Dyson. I listened to a podcast. There's a podcast, How We Built This. It's an NPR podcast, and the inventor of Dyson, I think his last name is Dyson, if I remember right.
Henry Dyson.
Yeah.
Trump's going to
He tried to sell it to Hoover, and Hoover told him to get fucked.
Well, the backstory is quite interesting because before vacuums, he made wheelbarrows, and he used that ball as the turning device on the wheelbarrow. But no one buys those. People would rather buy a cheap $40 wheelbarrow as opposed to his expensive one. So he adapted it into a vacuum, and the story goes on from there. But
and so cool. If you were Mike, you could get at least another half an hour out of it.
Is that a Uber?
Arch, I sent you some WhatsApps. I got some leads.
Oh, I just got a guess what's happened. You never guess what's happened. Just happened now.
Glasshoot email.
Oh, my post is pending. Oh, that's no good. I wanted my post to be. I've listed my Seiko prospects for sale.
Oh God, why did you buy that?
And no, well, I bought it for content, and I've also listed. My.
HR is gone. What content did you get out of it?
I've also listed my IWC for sale. I want to get rid of both of those.
Let me see. I understand.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't.
No?
I don't know why you bought it. You say you bought it for content, but you didn't get any content out of it.
Yeah, well, I was lazy. I bought it with all these big ideas, and then I thought, you know what? I can't be fucked.
Sounds like work.
Yeah. You hit it on the head, sunshine. So
I comprehend.
it's okay. I've just listed them. That's okay. I'll see how they go. Okay, I will see. Oh my God! When did you look at this? This is beautiful. The only problem is, these tank like a bitch on the secondary market.
Talking about the one I sent you?
Oh fuck! That's beautiful. That's actually.
Hold it up. Is this a buy or is this a hard pass?
How much is it? How much is it?
I know that's the whole thing, isn't it? So
is it brand new or second hand? What is this?
Oh, second hand.
What is it? Show us. For God's sake.
Watch and box only. Watch and box.
I'm pulling it up. 1 minute. I'm pulling it up.
Super chat.
So I'm pulling it up. 1 minute. I'm pulling it up now.
Super chat.
Fuck. Here it is. Okay. I'm pulling it up now. Just give me 1 moment, Marky.
That's fine, guys. I'll put the link up for Mikey. I got it.
Here we go. A link.
I'll do it if you want.
No, I'll do it. It's done. It's done.
All right.
So I've been doing some hunting, doing some tire kicking, and this popped up in the chats.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right.
Pavel, $2. Link for Mike. Thank you for the first super chat of the night. And have a look at this watch. Fuck me dead. That is fucking beautiful. So what is it?
JLC.
It's a world time. Yeah.
We're talking JLC. It's a rose gold geographic model, right? So it's the world time, like you said.
Well, it doesn't display it continuously like a world time.
Right.
This is like Lange does world time. This is what gets confusing.
Yeah. Well, same with Brege. The Oramundi, same thing. They show one city at a time.
Marky, what do you think of that? Mark, look.
I like it. I mean, you got to pick your zone that you want to time, but.
No. On my watch, I'm in the avatar.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's have a closer look. Oh, it's why did you buy that? I mean, that's a nice watch. Don't get me wrong.
It is actually beautiful. Mike,
what are you selling it for?
I like a Seiko, but
greetings, Mike.
Hey, hello.
What? I tell you something. You know what I'm selling it for?
I like that Seiko.
I'm selling it for 1150 Aussie to USD. I'm selling it for 734.
And almost worth it.
Well,
I tell you what, you give me the box and $100. Give me the box and $100.
There you
go.
The
Seikos that have the crown in the regular position, 3 o'clock. I seem to like them better than the ones with the crown at 4 o'clock.
What's the model number?
Kessler, I'll send you some pics. Do you want some pics?
What's the model number?
I'm sending it to you now. I'm gonna send you some pics.
Okay?
Kessler,
you're gonna have import duty to pay.
No, I'm gonna see him in Switzerland.
Ah, that's a fair. Then
we'll do a handoff. The old handoff.
You'll need to bring it in your prison pocket, Paul, because I mean, how many watches can you legitimately travel with?
No, but look at this watch. Look at this. I'm just sending it to you now, Jordan.
Super chat.
We got Mike. Mike, what's Mike doing? Mike, can you my friend, Mike? Mike,
Yes,
are you my
sir.
friend?
Sure.
Okay, we got a
Always
super
have
chat
been.
from CB to $5. Kessler with stop. There is only one world timer worth considering.
Well, let's talk about pull that JLC up because this is an interesting piece.
That's not fair. That JLC, I'll be honest with you, that is a pretty fucking amazing watch.
So
Look
hear
at
me
it.
out.
Mike.
MSRP in this is 21.5 plus tax.
Look at the back. Look at the back there. Look at that.
Yeah,
but for you, my friend,
this is a master control. Okay.
For you,
so comps are generally around 12 to 14,000 on this. Guess how much I can get this for? Watch and box only.
10.5.
Sorry. So what's that again? What's that? What's what? Sorry, box only. What?
No papers.
Okay.
Box
Who
only.
cares?
Box only.
Who cares on this?
Cares, right?
8,000.
8,000.
All right.
How old is it?
It's unknown because there's no papers, but it's about 5 to 10 years old.
Okay. So probably in need of a service within the next. I mean, if you want to max it out.
No, just wing it, Mike. Mike, that's not fun. You're acting like a pussy.
No,
It
no,
only
I'm
needs
just saying,
service.
you can always
Mikey, if
take
you
a
can get
service.
away with
collected.
milky oil, we can get away with wearing this without a service, okay?
No, that was my point. That's the point I was making.
You know what,
That's the,
Keslo? That's the same price as my Breguet. Can I say that to you?
Yeah, I know. Well, I was, I showed you that Greg I was looking at.
This is cooler. This is actually cooler.
Not
Like
bad,
this is
right?
almost an acceptable watch for a rich person to wear.
Almost.
Fuck yeah, solid gold.
By the way, Keslo, I've just sent you pics on the Seiko. It's a Japanese market Seiko. I'll do it for the box plus $100.
Okay, so wait. Keslo gives you the box, and you give him the watch and $100.
No, he gives me
No.
the box plus $100.
We're gonna
okay?
get fella to negotiate this.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm selling mine at basically below cost. Okay,
Yes, we know.
but it's up
Oh,
to you.
so
I don't
comes
want
with the NATO? Comes with the NATO?
The NATO's $20. Yeah, of course. I'll include it.
Oh, is it an eBay special or is it a Seiko?
No, it's from Ian, the watchmaker, the guy who slept with over 10,000 women, and some of them weren't even whores.
Christ, you're gonna need to like autoclave or steam clean that watch. It came from Ian.
Hey, I tell you what, Mikey, I tell you what. You know what, Keslo?
What do you got?
I'll include it. Okay,
What?
include it.
Oh, the ultrasonic cleaner to clean that watch because it's been fouled.
Come on, let's do the deal. Come on, Keslo, do the deal.
He's desperate to get rid of that shitter.
With me, man.
Who buys a
So
jacket?
what's the model? I still don't see what the model number is. Prospect Special Edition. Let me look it up here.
I'll get it. 1 minute.
Van Lux. If I minus the whores, my body count is 2.5. It's the 0.5 that gets me. 0.5. That's a little scary.
I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp, Keslo.
Oh, show everybody. Come on. Bring enough for the class.
No, well, it's a Seiko Prospects SBDC 165/6R35-01V0. That's what it is.
Hold on.
I've sent it to your WhatsApp.
Okay.
I've sent it to your WhatsApp.
I hear you. All right. Let's take a look.
He's giving you the hard sell there, Keslo.
Hard sell.
It's the hard sell. He's desperate to get rid of this thing. Tell him to throw in the IWC. You got a deal.
No, I just want to. I actually want to. I'm selling some stuff off. I got a few good things I'm selling off. Okay. No pressure. If you don't want it, don't take it. Okay.
If you don't want it, go fuck yourself.
Marky, you're damaging my soft high pressure tactic. Could you please fuck off? Fuck off.
I'm having fun.
By the way, I've got another thing I'm going to sign. Is the underpants I bought. That's the packaging. I'm going to autograph the packaging.
Wait, Keslo, will you take it if he throws in some signed underpants? Come on, I'm sure he'll be happy to throw in some signed underpants. Wait. Keslo, I got it. The most iconic thing these days about the Archie Luxury show, he'll give you those shorts. You get the prospects, the box and papers for that. He gets the box. You give him $100.
And you can those pants you can use as a camping tent as well.
But he'll sign
For
them.
dwarfs.
No, because they stretch. You can.
What about? Are you still
full-size-
giving out pieces of the ripped shirt? Remember the shirt you ripped
Well,
live on the air?
I have a Paul Pluta pocket. I have an HPP, embroidered pocket. I have a monogram pocket upstairs in my desk. Which Archie
So,
literally
right, let's
ripped
move
off
on
his
from
shirt.
this JLC. So what's the end scoop? This is would you buy?
I
8K?
reckon. You know what? I tell you honestly, in your collection, right? Say you got the Explorer, the Batman, you got the Patek. This would be a perfect piece to bridge the gap between Rolex and This is a perfect piece to bridge the gap between Rolex and Patek. Because let's face it, this here is not. It's not as good as a Patek. No, it's not. But it's not Patek money. JLC did movements for Patek, and it's actually a fucking beautiful watch. I don't know what you think, Keslo, but this is actually.
100%. Well, you
It's
look at
rose
8K
gold.
and
It's
Rolex. You're
rose
talking
gold.
about You're talking about an Oyster Perpetual for 8K. You could get you can get this for the same money. It's night and day.
I fucking love it. To tell you honestly, I fucking think it's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Anyway, it crossed the radar, so it caught my eye.
It's very nice. I like the hands.
Get a super chat. CB $2. What is a waste of hard currency, Keslo?
I see.
Why? I don't know. JLC is underrated. I mean, and it's because it tanks on the secondary market, unlike some other brands. But
what do you prefer, Mark? JLC or Breguet?
JLC, for sure. Definitely, I definitely prefer JLC. I like JLC better than I like Patek.
What about Vacheron?
I don't care about Vacheron too much. There's really only one that I like, which is the second generation overseas dual time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, each company has just one or two models that I really dig, then the rest of them, except for Rolex, which pretty much any will do, but most companies just have one or two models that, really light my fire, and then the rest of them are just kind of eh. But, you gotta X out like all dress watches out of the discussion, right? So we're talking, sports watches, and some companies don't specialize in those. So companies like Patek and Vacheron aren't going to have as many models available, in the sports watch range. But I'm a big Vacheron fan myself. But
Are you glad you didn't do that deal? You know that deal? You would have been skinned alive. Remember, you wanted to swap all that stuff. You would have been fucking skinned alive. You know what I mean?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Suck on this.
Yeah.
Swap all of what for what?
Remember, you were looking at before you bought the car. Remember that or not?
I don't. You'll have to refresh me.
We're getting older, Archie.
You were gonna swap your Rolexes to get a Vacheron overseas. Remember that?
Okay.
Remember that?
Yes. That I would. If I were back then and still had my 2-3 Rolexes, I might still consider if I were back then. Today, now, I that would still be a consideration because I really do love that overseas version 4500 blue 3-hander. I love it. I love the bracelet. I've worn it on my wrist. It actually felt special on my wrist. It melted into my wrist. I've never had a watch really feel so neutral on my wrist. I was very grateful to Toyota Mo for letting me wear his and try it on. Although I had tried it on when it first came out, but I couldn't afford it then, and I can't afford it now.
Now, this was before or after you didn't invite Toyota Mo to the outing?
No, he was invited.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
Look who we have, boys. Look who we have. Kay.
Hey, Kay. Hi, Kay.
You're smoking, honey. You are
You look smoking hot. You look gorgeous.
She's smoking. I mean, quite
What strain?
Hey, did I show you my latest teddy bear? I didn't show you my latest teddy bear I bought.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Pull it out, big boy.
I bought this for you, Kay, because when we finally get together, I thought you'd like this. It's a limited edition Bentley Heritage Bear. You know the car company Bentley?
Yeah, they say they don't put a bumper sticker on a Bentley. Well, me, I'm a nice and high class in the category of white trash, so I got some bumper stickers.
He's a teddy bear, His official Bentley. That's the official Bentley. He's got official Bentley
He's
badges on
comfortable.
him.
He's comfortable.
And he's wearing, look at this. He's got a jacket. He's got a cravat.
He looks like Amelia Earhart.
Yeah. 1930s type of teddy bear. What do you think?
He's cute.
Yeah, what do you think? When I come to visit you, I'll bring it with me, okay?
Okay.
Looks like an old World War II bomber
Aviator.
jacket.
Yeah.
Bomber
Oh,
jacket.
That's the Bentley blowers. The blowers. I like a good sucking. This is from the Bentley blower days.
Super chat.
Oh.
CB, $5. Kessler, if you are in the mood to piss money away, why not a Frank Mueller master banker with 3 time zones?
If you travel enough.
I love this teddy bear, Kay. I'm keeping it for you when I come and see you. Okay?
Okay. Hey, Mark, you should sniff Archie's pants.
I'm gonna pass, but thank you for why though? Why should I sniff Archie's pants? Tell me.
He wears them for a few days, so I was
because
thinking we could volunteer Mark as the scratching sniffer.
Hey, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. Kay.
Mark's the official sniffer of the Archieverse.
I thought you liked me. I would
Okay.
sniff HR's panties, but that's as far as I go. Thank you very much. Nice try.
Super chat. What do you think of the master banker? I love it, man. That's a great looking one.
Wow. That's a
And there are
tornado
bankers-
I would
There are
rock all
bankers
day
out there
long.
who don't give a fuck about resale value.
You'd have to forget where you put what time zone.
It is
How much?
beautiful.
How much are they though? Used for real?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Probably a lot.
No, they're not bad on the secondary market.
Fucking
So they have to lose. That's diabetes calling, Mike.
Arch, what do you think of the other one I sent you on WhatsApp? Since we're talking JLC. Actually, let's get these super chats knocked out. You got a couple super chats here.
Super chat.
Okay, we got a super chat. Let's get these super chat. We got one from Marco131, £5. Guys, pick a moon phase each for under 12,000 USD. See, I would go Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso moon phase, or actually, if you want to, sorry, I would do that. That'd be the safe bet. But I'm going to put Kay in the corner because she's fucking gorgeous. I like to look at her.
Here, we'll put K right next to you.
Yeah,
There.
thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What I wanted to say is I would say Breguet. I get a Breguet moon phase. Fuck it. Let's go Breguet. Breguet,
not-
Breguet.
Oh, you got to go
Breguet.
JLC at that price, right?
No, I said first. No, the first one I said was JLC Reverso.
Yeah. I
That's a
sent you
safe
one on
bet.
WhatsApp.
But as a, if I really, I've actually, this watch you just sent me.
Yeah.
I've actually held this watch when I was in Hong Kong.
Oh, no
That was
shit.
at
What'd
the
you think of it?
airport. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. What
So,
do you mean
hold
by
up,
what have I
Marco,
think
this
of it?
one's a little bit more than 12K, but this is a beautiful moon phase. It's more than a moon phase. It's triple calendar chronograph. It's has a lot happening, but also the moon phase is in there. So you held it. What'd you think? Chunky monkey?
It's fucking gorgeous. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Pull it out. Pull it out.
This is a
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous. This is a gorgeous. The only thing
Aren't
more
there-
gorgeous would be K. I'll be honest with you.
Aren't there a lot of watches that have a moon phase?
No, there's not. There's not a lot. No, but Breguet. What I like about Breguet is their moon phase. They have actual. They draw a smiley face on the moon. Who the fuck gets
Yeah.
away with that, man? That's so cool.
Omega gets away with Snoopy, so. But
Oh, they like that.
I thought moon phases kind of was more common. They were kind of tossed in as a complication. Is easy to do on a lot of watches, but maybe I've just noticed them more. So, because it's not a complication that I really like could live or die without, but I do like them. I do like them.
So you can get this piece for 17,000 used. Go to the next photo. This one's got a little bit of a reflection issue.
17 for this Jaeger or for the Frank Miller?
This one.
Okay. Well, see, that just confirms. A Jaeger-LeCoultre, I think, is on the same level as Patek and Vacheron.
No, they're not. They're not, Mike. They're not. Mike, they're not. Okay, I can tell you this. Okay, it's like comparing a BMW to a Porsche.
I will believe you.
Okay, it's like comparing a BMW to a Porsche. It's almost there. It's almost there, but it's no cigar. Does that make sense? Right. It's almost there, but I mean that is absolutely. Is this yellow or rose gold? What is this, Keslow?
Rose. That's rose.
It's beautiful.
They also make a steel version of this too.
We got another super chat. Let me catch up here. We got JD Montreal, $2.80. Kay, do you like Archie more than Watch Nick or vice versa?
That's a fucked up question.
Of course you like
me more. I feel like I like them both because I know I.
Okay, the ship is going down. You can only save one of them, and the other is going to drown a horrible death and be eaten by sharks. Who do you save?
No, because that's fucked up.
Pick one. They're both going to die. Everyone dies unless you pick one.
They're both my favorite.
I understand, but someone's going to die. Pick one.
No.
Gun to your head.
You pick one.
No, I can't. Well, I pick Archie right after I pick me.
I would always pick you.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Hey, I would definitely pick you as my flotation device. Absolutely.
I'm definitely a flotation device.
I see that. I see that. So you guys are not going to like my pick. Keslow, you are not going to like my pick for under $12,000 for a moon phase. No.
What's that? What is it?
You are not going to like it, but it's kind of cool, and you'll have to take a look to see if you believe me, but it's the Christopher Ward.
Oh my God! Fuck
I told you, but you should look at it.
How could you possibly say that?
It's a dual moon phase.
You got a couple super chats here.
It's a dual moon.
We got a super chat. Let me get the super chat up on the screen. CB, $5. Archie is losing his concentration. Is it because of the very nice lady, LeCoultre?
See what the Christopher Ward does is it shows the moon phase from from both hemispheres, north and south. So because they're different. And,
we got another super chat here. Oh, interesting. Marco 131, £2. What's the reference on that, Keslow?
I just responded to him in the chat there. It's the Q413252.
Oh, the Q413250. One of my favorite references.
It's not an annual calendar. This is a triple date. Is it a triple date chronograph, which is a famous JLC did this in the day. We've got another super chat. JD Montreal, $2.80. Class K, flash your boobs for the punters. Watch Nick saw it. No, K's very classy.
K's a lady. K is a lady.
A lady. Exactly. That's that Tom Jones song. She's a lady.
Whoa,
class
whoa,
and style and class. She's a lady. You know that song?
Whoa. Yes.
Whoa.
I saw him
She's
and he threw his sweaty handkerchief to the ladies. He's Welsh, Welsh.
I like him. I love Tom Jones, don't you? Who doesn't like Tom Jones?
I saw him about 15 years ago in Las Vegas, and I thought it was going to be a stupid concert that my friend dragged me to, but it was actually quite fun. I enjoyed it. And he's very good.
He's getting on a bit now.
Well, now, gosh, when I saw him, he had to be in his 70s. He's got to be very elderly. Yeah, very elderly. But he put on a good show, even at 70.
Exactly right. It's a
super chat.
We got a super chat. She's a lady. Now we got a super chat there. We got Marco 131, £2. Fuck me dead. CW, no fucking around.
Christopher Ward, you got to see it though. It is kind of cool. It shows the moon from both hemispheres. So it's kind of like the inverse, of each phase. It is kind of cool. It's not horologically significant, that brand, but they did pull off a very cool design on that watch. And if you look, you'll see. And it's nowhere near $12,000.
Is it an in-house movement?
I'm sure it's not. It's Christopher Ward. Come on.
Okay,
How
yeah,
could you honestly
they're like
Well, that brand
they're
sucks.
fashion.
No, they're
Fashion
not.
watches,
They're not.
right?
They're not a fashion brand. They're not like Bulgari or Guess. Or Fossil. They're not a fashion brand. However, that one will be a Salida movement with a module. Super chat.
Okay.
Super chat. Super chat. You're batting 1,000 tonight, Mike. Super chat.
Super chat, CB, $5. Archie, stop butchering my super chat. Please Google DeLaCoultre.
Decollete.
Oh,
Does that mean butthole in Italian?
DeLaCoultre.
Is that
It
butthole?
is. What is DeLaCoultre? I'm having a
it's-
look.
I think it's anus in Italian.
Meaning, no, it means something else.
Does it? That's
I'm having a look.
that's a
A
shame.
woman. Oh, wearing a strapless or low neck dress. DeLaCoultre young women having a low cut neckline. A DeLaCoultre. DeLaCoultre. It's DeLaCoultre. It's DeLaCoultre. Yeah, I like the DeLaCoultre. Okay.
Decollete.
Oh, there we go.
My God, you're beautiful woman. That's incredible.
We're very lucky to have Kay.
We are indeed. Mike,
We
you're dead
are
bang on there.
indeed.
Super chat. Super chat.
We got a super chat here. P Cars, $5. Super sticker. Thank you, P
Super
Cars.
Super sticker.
Thank you.
Listen,
P.
we're going to leave
Cars.
Kay right there for a little while, guys, because I know you enjoy this. And we have another
We got a super chat. JD Montreal, $7. K at Coachella. Are you going to tag team Watch Nick and show him the light?
Coachella. It's a music festival. Coachella.
What does that mean?
Nobody knows.
Oh, well,
Don't explain it, Mike. Don't explain it. Don't explain it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
no. I remember. I think it might have been the first time you were on, Kay. That somebody asked about what kind of person you were, and you mentioned that you were the type of girl that fucks on a first date. Sometimes.
Mike, that's not a very cool thing to say that.
Wait,
No.
Mike, you look like the sort of guy, Mike, who would fuck on a first date, Mike.
No, well,
You
no.
can't-
This
I
is
think
something
you
she
look
said,
like
and
who would take anything he can get. You
I
look like the sort of guy who would take anything he can get thrown at him.
Well, you know
Sure.
what? If you want to
You
see the
got
type
me.
of guy who would take anything he could get thrown at him, let's
Throw
take a
that
closer-
aspect for him.
Let's take a
Yeah, show him your head.
and basically
no,
every
Kay, I
male-
didn't mean that in a negative way.
No, I said that. I really did say that.
Yeah, you did say it, and you gained like huge respect in my book because you're comfortable enough with yourself to show it off and tease people, and I think that's fucking great.
Mike,
you
are
know?
you that comfortable, Mike? Throw it on the table. Let's have a quick look.
Nah.
Let's hear it, bud.
Not me either.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
would get shrinkage.
Anyways, you're fitting right in here nicely, Kay. I just got to say, you carry yourself really well.
Oh, you'd like to fit in.
Thanks.
What you doing there, Archibald?
I still say Mark has to say, Archie needs to mail Mark a pair of his week old pants so Mark
No,
can get it.
no, Kay, you
And then he'll let the
misunderstand.
whole stream know how it smells.
You misunderstand me. Yes,
It'll
I'm
be a
gay.
bit.
Yes, I'm gay, but you forget the other part, which is I have taste.
Super chat.
I have good taste. Oh, good job. Super chat. Good job. Super chat. Say it, Kay. Say it.
Chat.
Say it,
Super
Kay.
chat. I can't even talk that good.
We've
Right.
got a
Come
super
on, you got
chat.
this.
We've got Marco 1315 pounds. If Kay keeps going, Archie is going to need a wet vat, not a Dyson. Yes. Yes, I would agree.
Isn't that the thing that helps you give birth? I used one of those with my first birth. It was painful. He was 11 pounds.
Wow.
Wow.
Was
That's
it human?
big.
I'm a superwoman. Like, I consider that my greatest thing
Bet
I've ever accomplished.
You gave birth to like a watermelon.
I know that, and it hurt, and I had nightmares.
Whoa. Did you get like an
Wow.
epidural or some form of?
No, well, I did, and I was an idiot. It was my first child, and I was 20 years old, so I got it super early, and it wore off before it was really time to start real labor.
Well, they're
And-
supposed to help you with decide that.
Well, I don't have anyone. I'm adopted. I was a foster kid, and like,
Oh, but the hospital is supposed to help you with this.
well, my doctor was fired right before it was like 8 months pregnant. Yeah, it was a big mess up. But yeah, 11 pounds. I gave birth to 11 pounds.
Now, Mike, is it true that you were 18 pounds as Caesar's descendant?
No, absolutely not. I was a total preemie. I weighed, I think,
4 ounces.
no, 4 pounds.
We could have mailed you. We could have mailed you in a FedEx box.
Yeah, no, there's a picture of me in one of my parents' house on the pillow of the bed and a wine bottle next to me, and I'm shorter than the
You
wine
were probably
bottle.
wow. You started early, Mikey.
I was born 2 months premature, and
You started drinking early.
my younger brother was born even more premature and was even smaller, had to stay in an incubator for 2 months.
Do you think
But
there's
he
any possibility they tried to suck you guys out before you were due?
He was born with 2 teeth. He's 2 months premature, 2.5 months premature, and he was born with 2 teeth.
It is lucky they pulled him out, or he would have had a full set of dentures by the time.
Yeah, it was doing big old buck teeth.
Wait, maybe your brother's a beaver. Okay, where did we leave off? I don't really. Hang on, let me figure this out. I got to go backwards. Oh, here we go. CB, you're next. We got to wait till he comes back. We also have to see if he can say it, which I'm pretty sure he can't. Kay, are you going to start announcing super chats? Let me hear your best super chat
I
voice.
still say that every week he should mail you a pair of pants, and then
Why?
you should.
Why do you say that?
It would
Why?
be so fucking
Why
funny.
me?
So
Why?
many views.
Why me?
Because
like
you're the chat guy. Yeah.
No,
It works perfect. You can ask the men down below.
No,
to
fuck the
vote,
men down
and they
below
will
are all
vote for
disgusting.
you as the panty sniffer.
The men down below are all hateful.
I don't wear
perverts.
panties, so it's got to be Archie. You guys sniff his panties.
Well, you could always send out, your sanitary.
No, we're talking about Archie's sanitary panties.
I don't want to smell Archie. I'm going to be very frank and honest with you right now. I am
Why don't
just
you want to
fine.
smell me? Why? I'm fresh and clean.
You wore the same pants.
You know,
every
I
day
haven't
this
used
week.
shampoo in over 15 years. Did you know that?
Well, like I said,
Yeah, that's a hard sell. That's a hard sell.
Kesler's
Okay.
going to share a room. Is Kesler, you sharing the room with Archie?
He's got a
Yeah.
sweaty gooch.
Arch is taking the role away.
We all have Archie and I are good friends, and I don't want to cross the line into sexual harassment with him. I want to keep our relationship platonic because I can't afford to lose him as a friend. Because, you take a man like him on as a lover, when it goes bad because he cheats on me.
You just don't want to tell him that his butt smells.
Actually, I tell you something. It was liberating. Marky told me that he tried to let a fart out and he shit himself. And I thought,
I did.
fuck, Mark.
It's called a shark.
Yeah,
It's called a
I
shark.
remember that. I remember
That
that.
sounds like a Mark thing.
Super chat. Super chat.
No, just an accident that happens sometimes to people.
You know what? Kind of feels good in a disgusting sort of way. Super chat. It's a release.
Get to the wash right away.
Jaeger-LeCoultre. Jaeger-LeCoultre. Okay, I gotta put this in. D-A. Can you spell it for me?
DAECOLLAETAE.
Apostrophe.
That is a low neckline on a woman's dress. Décolletage.
What do you call it when that neckline goes all the way to the vagina?
Fucking perfect.
A band one.
Route 6, Route 69.
There you go. Toother,
the main highway.
how are you? You're not taking part in the conversation?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to add.
He doesn't want to sniff Archie's
I
pants.
do not. No, I do not. I'll. We could pick somebody out. You know, somebody else. Please.
Harry would be perfect.
Nominate somebody else. Harry Styles.
Terry's been nominated.
Harry Styles. Who did you say?
Terry, the new guy with the little cars.
Couple super chats here.
There is nobody on this show.
Terry's a great guy. I love Terry, don't you? Super
Great
chat,
guy.
super chat. JD Montreal, $2.80. Those balls are full, big boy. Time to empty them.
Super chat. Super chat.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, yes. And we got CB, $5. Archie, forget it. Let's try an easy one. Easy one. Cleavage. It reads cleavage. Cleavage. Cleavage.
Cleavage.
Cleavage.
Right?
Cleavage.
Mike, I'm still a little stuck on that fucking fish and chips place of yours.
Oh man, Mark, let's make a date.
I would love to. And the blueberry pie. I mean, blueberry, yeah.
Now that I can't guarantee, but I can maybe even put in a request. But she stopped. I literally stopped making them, and they only come out very rarely. Apparently, it's something to do with sourcing her special blueberries.
How close are you to the nearest airport?
About 20 minutes.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yeah, there's the Snoopy airport.
The Snoopy airport. What's
Yeah.
You mind saying the airport?
It's just type in Snoopy Airport, man. It's I don't know the name of it.
How do you not know the name? Snoopy Airport, California.
Yeah.
Charles M. Schultz, Sonoma County Airport.
Yeah.
I got you.
Is that? I mean, my description wasn't that far off. Is it Snoopy?
I wonder if I can get a flight there. I wonder if I can fly direct.
Yeah, they do have shuttles from LA. Back and forth.
I'm in Chicago. I want to fly Chicago, Snoopy, Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find out if I can do it. I could because American Airlines flies there. So let me see.
Well, I'd be happy to pick you up and drop you off if you were to go to SFO.
Let me look. Google flights. I'm going to go Chicago to Snoopy.
If you come in this far to visit me for fish and chips, you're gonna have to stay a night or two, and we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna have to go to a couple different dinners.
All right, listen, this is exciting. All right, I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna do it a lot. I'm not gonna do it on the air, but
okay, you know how to get hold of me.
That's how I fucked up my hotel booking. I was doing it on air. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. You managed to get it back out of Agoda, but you went crazy for like a whole week. I don't want to.
Yeah, I went crazy. That was fucking hard work, Mark. You know that?
I do know that. I watched it happen. It unfolded.
Not my friends, Marky.
No, well, Agoda is nobody's friend. Agoda is typically used for booking hotels in Asia. And I once had them tell me at a hotel in Thailand, we can't extend your stay at that same rate. Do it through Agoda and you'll get the better rate. They literally, I'm at the desk and they told me just do it on Agoda. They had the best rates.
That's ridiculous, Mark. You know that?
But that's the way it is, my friend. Remember Thailand where you could drop off 20 pounds of laundry? You pick it up later that day and it would be folded and wrapped in saran wrap so tight that it was like they pressed your clothing, and it'd be like $4 for like a giant load of laundry.
Yeah, I remember that, Marky.
Laundry and such a
used
deal.
to do that. They don't do that anymore.
Oh, they do it. Yes, I'm sure they do. They fold that stuff so perfectly, and then they wrap it in cellophane that like compresses everything. So you could take like when you open it, poof, but it's all squished together and folded so perfectly that it is pressed as though they dry cleaned it. Really something. Doesn't
They
even.
probably wrap it once and then put vacuum to it, which will squash it as flat as it can possibly get, and then they wrap it real quick with more.
I think
saran
they
wrap.
have a girl from Walking Street just sucking
Yeah,
me
there
in.
you go. Yeah, that'll work too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, vacuum
Walking
has
Archie,
a
where's
lot
she
of
gone?
power. You ever seen when they're steam cleaning inside of a train car, like with that held chemicals, and with a steam cleaner, like, and the guy got out and closed the top, and the thing's full of steam, and when it cooled off, it crinkled that giant train car into a crumpled up Coke can. That's the power of vacuum.
That's the power. Hey, Tooser, have you ever gone game fishing or shark fishing, for example? Tooser?
Yep.
Have you ever gone shark fishing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you know how you chum the water? You throw chum into the water. Chum is like fish guts and blood to attract them. Yeah.
Of course.
Well, you are our chum for narc.
Oh, geez.
What happened to Narc? Where's he gone?
Well, we don't know, but we have Tooser here, so we expect narc to come any minute because Tooser is like throwing chum into the water for narc.
Yeah, I
You just-
don't know exactly.
You just
I
attract
don't know exactly why. But.
Well, there's something wrong with them. That's why. I mean, if his family is either independently wealthy or he's on subsidized housing.
I love
So
it, Marky.
Narc and Terry are the same, huh?
Well, one of them is just nicer, much nicer than the other. But
I agree.
Mhm. Terry turned into a fat fuck. He would have been very attractive 60 pounds ago, which is why I started.
Why does he turn into a fat fuck, Mark?
He'll tell you himself. He gained 60 pounds in the last couple of years.
Why did he
Now,
do
if we're talking fishing, shouldn't we get the community expert Curly on the stream?
Well, I think Curly doesn't come on the stream anymore, does he?
Mm.
But I was kind of raised on a fishing boat. I'm not like the world's expert, but I was raised on a boat.
Oh, I've been fishing since before I was born.
Well, that's why you were premature.
You were conceived at sea, Mike, I believe. Is that right?
Well, no, my dad had a Cessna, and we used to fly to Baja in Mexico like every weekend. And like even right after I was born, he'd throw me in the plane. And I remember even at age like 2 or 3,
throw you in the crab pot and take off.
No, we'd land in these. They dig an airstrip out of the desert, and each year it'd get washed out by the rains, but they'd fix it, and we'd land there and just. My dad had this fold-apart mini bike that we brought in the plane, and so my mom and me and my dad would all get on this little mini bike and drive straight to the bar. Right, my dad would go here, go have some fun with the local kids. I did, and then they'd get all drunk and they'd stay at their little hotel. That because my dad was a big game fisherman. He was big on catching those giant marlin and stuff like that. We still go once every 5 years or so. There's a family thing.
My dad's 90 now, but he's got a monster sailfish taxidermied on his wall and where he lives now in Florida. We have Bear and T Dubs in the peanut gallery. I wish they'd come on.
Yeah, why doesn't Bear come on anymore? I'll tell you the reason. I think he realizes it's not easy money anymore. It's
He's off the
fucked.
clock.
Bear.
Because the check started bouncing. It was easy money. You don't make it easy. And Dubs, what's wrong with your comms, Dubs? Get the comms up. Let's go. Get on. Here, Archie, put the link up.
Come on, let's do it, man. Come on, let's do it. Come on. I love it when we have Bear on here. We talk watches. I got to tell you, Kesslowitz, really, he fucking had some beautiful fucking watches there. They were fucking gorgeous.
Bear, do you appreciate how I tricked Archie into looking at the screen just now? That's how you do it. Archie, put the link up. Archie, oh my God. Archie, look at K. Archie, you're missing K. See, I get him to look at the screen. You got to do something.
The CBD Oh, go ahead.
Mark, I got an idea for Archie. We're going to make him run a finishing school for men.
He does not like
What do you think,
ideas.
Archie?
Archie, you know what, too, sir? One
Oh, I
thing I've
know.
learned in my
That's
very
why I'm
long
telling you,
associ-
because he's just going to ignore it. But if I tell you, it's good for entertainment.
There you go.
I mean,
Finishing school.
that might work well in England or maybe Australia. But I don't know how well that would go over to here in the U.S. I mean, there's enough of them here in the U.S. Probably more per capita than other countries.
So look, what we're going to do is we're not going to make it a standalone business. We're going to make it as an addendum to Fred Astaire's dancing school. And he's
Oh,
gonna
no,
be
we're going to bring that back.
Oh yeah,
That's
ballroom dancing. I went to this. I took a full-fledged ballroom dancing course.
I took a ball. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, Mark.
Listen, all I can tell you, too, sir, is I've been associated in one way or another with Archie for, I don't know, 10, 12 years. And it has taken me a very long time to accept the fact that he doesn't like ideas.
No, he won't enter. I mean,
Ideas are like antimatter,
Right.
Like you start out a sentence that says, I have an idea, and then after that, here's what he hears.
And then it just shuts right down. That's right. Archie, can you comment on this?
Wait,
Hey,
what?
I don't think that's true. I like to listen to all ideas eventually.
No. The finishing school, Archie. You're gonna run a finishing school for men.
Let's do it.
Arch, what do you think of this Bragster? Let's talk Bragsters.
Green pipe.
I don't like the lugs on that, but it's very pretty.
That's the standard traditional Breguet lug, though. That's what
Is
they're
it
known
really?
for.
I like the lugs.
Yeah,
Archie.
they're known for those straight lugs.
I wasn't aware of that, but it's an aspect that doesn't. Yeah.
Hey, look at that. It's
Even though I
fucking-
love Breguet,
What model
for sure.
is this? What model is it?
Super chat.
This is the Classique Guilloche 5177BB. White gold, 38 millimeter, 12 grand.
Stupid.
Wow.
Stupid watch.
Like new. Like new.
Stupid chat.
How much is it?
12 grand.
12 grand.
12 grand. Fuck me dead.
Here's all the Bragsters on European Watch Co.
Stupid chat. Archie, read the
You
damn
don't
super
like
chat.
this sort of stuff?
Super
Archie.
chat.
Read the super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Gun glutton, $5. How many is too many girlfriends? I have 4 and love them all. They are all so beautiful but different. I can't make up my mind. How do I choose?
Don't.
Why?
They
not-
filter themselves
Oh,
through.
but don't tell
do
them
what I
about the
do.
other ones, or else you'll never live it down.
With my 4 boyfriends, it's rotation. It's
Yeah.
like,
That's right.
kitten, put the knife in.
Don't choose. Keep them all.
Thank you. Love you too. I would just rotate them. Everyone gets, their night of the week, and then you get a couple nights off, which you'll need that. Or ask
Didn't you-
Archie. He's done it
Didn't
for
you see
years.
Tiger King?
He was gay.
Cyber King.
Yeah, but remember the other people that were doing
That's funny.
the other park?
That's funny shit.
Cyber King. That's what. Oh, I
No,
love it.
no.
man.
We're gonna watch you until you're ready to commit to this show. We're just gonna watch you.
I got a delivery. Do you want me to show you a delivery that came in?
Sure, let's see your delivery.
So mail came in. Okay.
Looks important. Is it a bill? The shut-off notice?
It's an
That's
eBay
actually-
purchase.
Is it a pen? For God's sakes, not a pen. Bear Clooney says he would jump on, but he's too busy doing taxes. At least you're not reading your colonoscopy results. Remember when he spent an entire show reading colonoscopy results?
I've been buying some brochures on eBay. Okay. Do you ever buy brochures?
Erwin, we've got Erwin.
What's up, people?
Hey, Erwin.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hail, Erwin. What watch are
Archie,
you wearing
just-
for? Tell him what he needs to do. Go ahead.
Archie, you need to focus on the
It's a
show.
book. Look at this. It's a book. Look at this.
As soon as you say you need to, he stops listening. That's
It's
an
a
old.
brochure.
What, you're trying to be the watch reporter? What do you
Is
got
that, an
going
old
here?
is that an old Benz, like a 90s Benz? Because I loved that one.
Because that's there's no car brochures these days. They don't do brochures. You know what I mean? Nobody does brochures anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They do. Oh, you mean car brochures? Yeah.
Yeah,
Watches
it's all
with
electronic. They say, "Oh, go to the website." Oh, fuck! I used to
your
love the artwork that they would do. You know the artwork.
Artwork.
The artwork was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And Kay's joining us again. Hey, Kay. You know what I really feel like now after I've gone through my garbage is actually to have an ice cream. You think I should have some ice cream?
No, you haven't been
No.
paid to eat ice cream.
Haven't been paid to eat ice cream. We got gun. I tell you honestly, what's your advice if you've got multiple girlfriends? I think the answer is,
Fuck bitches, make money.
let me tell you something I've found is that when you've got one and
Send them on the
but
street.
she doesn't know you've got another,
Oh,
the
they
women
know.
actually find you more attractive because you admit pheromones. Your pheromones actually attract women to fuck you more if you're fucking around. That's why that's why women can't help themselves with bad boys. It's because the pheromones. This is what's wrong with Tusa. He's a good
Why
man.
are we
So
getting
you gotta-
advice from you when we could ask Kay? Kay, would you share a man with 3 other women? Would that
Fuck
be good?
no, but I'd get like 3 other men and just have like 3 men.
Yeah, but they
Yeah, they wouldn't know it. They wouldn't know about each other, but I'm just kidding.
Look,
I'm just saying I wouldn't do the other way.
How would they not?
It's very
know that?
important to differentiate. So look, you've got the player, and they don't know, but then you got
Yeah,
the
I'm
kid.
the fucking player. I got the
So
big
they're all-
titties. I could be the player.
The player is when they're all mutually introduced. Okay, so there's different levels here, so it's important to differentiate.
So you don't want them you don't want them all at the same time. Okay.
Like that.
I
that's
wasn't
pimp
asking you
level.
to, sir. I'm asking Kay because I know you don't want 3 guys at once. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, guys,
Yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about.
That's called a train, sweetie.
Pulling a train. I understand. Yeah.
You ever rode on one of them?
My boyfriend's in the other room. I think I'm gonna.
Choo-choo!
Discretion is the better part of Valerie in a situation like this. Hey, Kay, real quick, before it just you and me, while nobody else is listening. DP, what do you think?
No, that's the one thing I won't do. I'll do anything, but I ain't gonna let you put 2 dicks in one hole.
No, it's you have 2 holes. Actually, you could be a 3-input woman, and they could be all at the same time.
I'm saying I have the thingy that does one of those toys that has
No.
one for the vagina, one for the
Three
bum.
3 inputs, 3 men.
3 men. That's one in your mouth, one in your butt, and one in your vag. But then they'll touch
ding,
balls
ding,
when
ding,
they fuck
ding,
your vag and your
No,
butthole.
that is not your problem.
The
That's
only
their
thing
problem.
is, what I've found is, Kay, is you're much better off to have a loving relationship with one
That's
person.
why they call me 3-hole. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Aren't you better off to have intimacy? It's not just about the sex; it's also the connection you have with somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. Life's short. You need to form connections with people, like solid, real friendships.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're having intimacy with somebody, isn't it really cool that it's just you and them? You don't have a 3rd or 4th or 5th person with you in the room. You know what I mean? It just, I find that's kind of been I find that kind of important to me. We got a super chat. I got some ice cream. Please super chat for me to have a bite.
Well, read the fucking super
Read
chat.
the super chat.
Van Lux, $2.80. Have some ice cream. Thank
Could have been eaten
you.
20 minutes ago.
Van
If you would
Lux.
read the fucking script.
By the way, I don't know if you realize what I was actually doing this morning. Okay, I don't know if you know this, right? But let me explain something to you. In the burglary, I had a lot of my paperwork was damaged badly, right? I'm just going through the last box. The reason I do it on the stream is because I don't think too much about it, because I find it really
You got nothing better to do.
confronting.
That's why.
I find it really confronting. If I do it, I've been procrastinating for fucking. I have been procrastinating for fucking nearly fucking 3 years. Okay, I just can't do it because it kind of hurts every time I start to try and pack stuff away. I just get, I don't want to do it. I just procrastinate. So I actually this morning I've actually gone through more stuff than in 3 years. So I've done it because I got you friends here on the panel who help me
We support
go
you.
through this stuff. Does
We're
that
here
make
for you.
sense?
Sure.
Yeah, it helps a lot because I honestly,
Too, sir, if you want him to stop doing this, tell him you have an idea and that your idea is he should do this. And he'll stop.
Well, he said that it hurts when he starts packing it away, and I think the trick to that is
Well,
and I
Kay
wouldn't
was
know,
saying
but-
the same thing, to be very honest.
you go a little at a time. Right, Mark?
Is that what works for you?
I would love to get a Bentley, but I got to tell you something. What scares me with Bentley ownership,
Maintenance, cost of ownership.
maintenance. Yeah, maintenance scares the fuck out of me. Yes.
It's about $1,000 a tire.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
$800 oil change.
All right, I'm gonna go pick up some
please
food.
slow down. No, $1,800 oil change.
Do, sir. There you go. How are you there, Erwin? Tell us about your day.
I'm alright. Well, my day just started. Today's a public holiday. That's why I'm on the stream.
St. Patrick's Day? Like, what's the buzz? What's the tea?
No, it's some it's called a Nuru Al Quran. It's a
Yeah, you shoveled that.
I think it's St. Patrick's Day today here in America.
Oh,
It
is
is.
it?
But what's your holiday?
It's called Nuru Al Quran. It's for one of those days where the Muslims have to go and pray, I think.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's a,
so it's
a
public
religious holiday. So
Yeah,
probably
it's a religious holiday.
right? No court.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do they have a holiday still, Erwin,
Sorry.
when they mourn
Yeah,
the
yeah,
loss
it's a-
of
it's a-
their IMB fund where they had over $3 billion went missing? Do they celebrate that at all still?
No. No.
What the fuck went wrong? The Provident Fund lost $5 billion.
Well, Malaysia is pretty popular for those kind of things, isn't it? Well, what can I say? People here are just rich in Malaysia.
I just got my electricity bill in. Fuck, Mark.
Wait,
Mark.
whoa. Let's have a closer look. Holy shit, that's a lot.
God damn.
Wait. That's for like 3 months, right?
Yeah, but still, it's still
Yeah.
expensive.
How many months is that for?
That's still a lot, quite a lot there.
Yeah, but that is not. Look, that is the final notice. It's in red, which means we're shutting you off unless we get that money. Right?
We need some super chats here. We definitely need some super chats here.
Well, that's true.
But what watch are you wearing today?
Well, today, I should have really, because it's St. Patrick's Day, I should be wearing the Green Hulk. But at the moment, I'm wearing the Burgundy, the Black Bay Burgundy ETA movement. This is the first Black Bay.
Oh,
Yay! Love that watch.
Yeah. But I should have worn the Hulk because the Hulk is green.
I'm
and-
wearing my Seiko. I'm wearing my Seiko Prospects.
Don't scratch it or Kesla won't buy it.
which is that?
Garbage.
The Prospects.
I'm wearing my Seiko Prospect as well.
Oh, let's have a look.
Anybody get
Hold on.
tint?
This is the Green Hulk or the Sumo Hulk.
Mhm.
Ooh.
So the pro spec is Archie's a pro spec as well,
Yes.
He's a prospect as well. Yeah.
but his crown is at 3 o'clock. Yours is at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because this is the sumo. I think Archie's is what, samurai?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Okay, does one do something more than the other doesn't, or is there
Depth-
just different,
depth rating.
different models?
Different models. That's right. It's a different model.
Rating, I think, is
Okay.
higher.
They're both just 3-handers with maybe with a
Yeah.
date.
With a date, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
Very cool.
pretty good watches.
Thank
I
you.
must say, Seiko makes some amazing shit. What do you think? How much do they go for in Malaysia?
They do, but it's becoming more and more pricey. Like I got this like maybe around 3,000-ish ringgit, so that's about $800-ish. That's pretty decent.
What happens? Don't they make some Seikos in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Do they?
I
No.
have one.
Oh yeah. They do. No, not Malaysia. Thailand.
Korea. They make some.
Thailand.
And Thailand. Korea and Thailand. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my fucking readers.
I don't think it's in Malaysia.
I thought it was
Okay.
Malaysia.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
No, but I do want to show a particular dress watch.
Be right back.
You know about the Seiko Passage, right?
Nike.
I love
Yeah.
Versaces.
Love the
That's where the
Versace.
quality kicks in. That's where quality kicks in.
Hold on.
What about Creedor? Is Creedor better than Presage and Grand Seiko better than Creedor?
Credo is better than Grand Seiko.
Uh-huh.
But they got the weird logo. I don't like their logo. You know what I mean?
Well, at least Grand Seiko now says Grand Seiko on it. It used to just say Seiko, and it was expensive, but it just said Seiko.
Well, it said GS.
Yeah, but now it says Grand Seiko, which is much better. All right, let's have a look.
So I've got this. It was a kind of like a collaboration. Have you heard of EQ, the Equatorial Hotel?
Who?
Equatorial Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So EQ had a watch. Had their 50th.
That's quite luxurious, isn't it? It's like a 5-star.
Yeah. It is.
Expensive.
So they had their-
Fuck.
Expensive as hell. Yeah. They had their 50th anniversary. Couple like 2 years back, and they collaborate with Seiko to celebrate their 50th anniversary. So what they did is they've got this. How do I get this up? And I think it's probably one of the most gorgeous looking Presage ever made.
I love the Passage. The great line.
That's beautiful.
So it's
How
very
much was
similar
that?
to the team color. Well,
You still got my bow
this is
tie, haven't you? You still got my bow tie.
I still have your bow tie. I'm thinking whether should I send it to you or should I wait for you to come?
Send it.
SCOMP. Send it. All right, I'll send it. You drop me your address then. So if you look at this, the it has that 50th anniversary thing. It just printed on it, and the dial here is pretty amazing. I don't know if you can see it, but it has that pattern. How do I do this? Can you see the pattern? And it's not all black. It has that
kind of gradient, like gradient.
Correct.
It's like a Gillish shape.
Very beautiful.
Yes, it's like a guilloche thing.
That's
But
the
it's not-
cocktail watch.
It is a cocktail watch. That's right.
Yeah, that's
It
the
is.
cocktail watch.
It is a cocktail watch. I think this costs about well without the the
You
50th
know, I
anniversary
was
thing.
actually going to buy the one with the blue dial a couple of years ago.
I think without the 50th anniversary thing, it costs about close to 4,000 ringgit. I think 3,000 ish. That's about like again 1,000 USD or less than that. I think 800. But with this, it costs about more than 1,000, slightly more than 1,000 ring.
I think they're around.
I have a
I think
watch
they're around
for sale.
6 or 7 in America. but I haven't looked at the line lately. Maybe they've jumped in value.
I have a watch for sale.
You have a watch for sale.
Okay. Now you just gotta go with me on it. But it's not a total shitter, but it's, I guess, it's not a masterpiece, we'll say, but it is Swiss made. And hang on. I just had it serviced. It's a chronograph, okay? Right?
We can't really see it. Get it closer to the camera.
It's an automatic.
Oh, it's an edox. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And hang
You
on.
serviced it? Why did you
Yeah,
spend money?
yeah.
Wait,
It's got a 50 joule movement in it.
how much?
And hang on. So
Mhm.
you hang on.
I'm hanging. I'm hanging.
Okay. It's water resistant to 100 meters.
Terry,
Okay.
how's it hanging?
I'm asking $300 for it US because
Fair enough.
we're moving away. So I don't really wear. And hang on.
The punchers love it.
It has box and papers. It has box and papers with it. And hang on, I just replaced the band on it. It has a brand new Hadley Roma rally inspired band. It's black. It's got a tone on the bottom of it as well. And they're made in America. The bands are made in America. And it's got a sapphire crystal. And it's got the black PVD. Okay. The casing is black PVD.
The punters are roasting it, Terry. They're roasting it.
Well, I know that, but it keeps accurate time. It really does.
So does my iPhone. We've got an offer. We got an offer on the board. Why did you service it? Because you would have spent at least 150 quid to service it. What was wrong with it?
No. Actually, I had it done fairly well. It was the guy on Oxford Street done it for 175. The only thing it needed to have done was a little bit of oil lubricant put on it and clean.
Nice.
So he only charged me 175 just to service.
Isn't that what that's pretty much what I said you would have spent. But okay, good luck with that. Hope you get to sell it. I hope you do.
I mean, the only reason why I'm trying to get rid of it is because I don't wear it. It sits in my watch case, and I don't wear it.
I have so many watches at home.
Also, wait a minute. Let me get the flashlight. It's got a.
Listen, can I just, Terry? Don't put the flashlight on it. Don't. You don't want people looking too close at this. All right, if you insist, but I wouldn't. Ow, my eyes. Ow, you burned my eye. Terry, do not point the flashlight at the camera. It doesn't help. Put the light down. Stop it. Okay, we saw it the first time. Very nice. Very, very nice.
So, but I got a question.
Yes.
It's an accurate watch, and it's got a.
That is not in its favor.
It's got a tachymeter. Well, I'm trying to look.
Okay, hold on. Look, Mikey, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you turn on your camera? Mike, could you review that watch, please?
I don't like black watches.
Tell us what you think of the Edox chronograph.
Well, but it's not shitter. It's made in Switzerland.
Mikey, is it a shitter?
I don't know about
I mean-
shitter, but
Okay, well,
it's a fun. It's a nice looking watch
all
for
right.
a
Ian,
few
what do
$100
you think?
bucks.
Is it a shitter? A shitter? What is that? How do we classify this thing?
Well,
Ian, your turn, Ian. Tell him what you think. Where's Tooser when I need him?
well, it's like a watch though for
Ian, I'm talking
you
to
know,
you.
automobile enthusiasts, you know, like motorsport racing and all that. You get what I'm saying?
I think Ian's mother told him if he has nothing nice to say nothing.
Bentley, you know, Bentley. You're a Bentley blower boy, aren't you, Terry? You're a Bentley.
Archie, what do you think of the Edox? Archie?
I'm a blower. You're a blower. We're blowers.
Wait a
We're
minute.
blowers.
Hey,
You know
I'll
that?
tell
We're
you
gonna
this
be
much,
blowers.
okay? I'll tell you this much.
Are you a blower? Yes or no?
He
Are you
gave
a blow
the-
or go?
The
Blow
driver
and go.
gave me the watch for being the chauffeur.
That's what I said. When I say
blow and
Ira,
go.
I mean Irwin.
Are you a blow and go, Mark?
Irwin, what do you think of that watch? He's not going to tell. He can't say anything because he's too nice. Archie, you're not too nice. What do you think?
Look, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Okay.
Well, let me put it to you like this, though. Okay, it's better. It's better than a Tissot. It's better than a Tissot. It really is.
Okay. Well, good luck.
What does that mean? It's better than Tissot.
It actually isn't, but it isn't. But listen, I think you could sell it on High Street.
It's got a 45-hour power reserve in it. You know, it's an what the movement. Hang on, what the movement is. I'll tell you about the movement. Hang on, it's an ATA. It's a reworked ATA 2824-2 with a Dubois-Duprez module in it for the chronograph. Okay, to make it a 50 dual movement. Royce, the watch company you may be, familiar with. Royce, you may have heard or may not. They did that back in the 60s with their chronographs. They made 50 dual movements for chronographs like this, to show that it could be a very well-made movement. And it is. It's Swiss-made,
Okay. Well, anyway, Archie, take your show back. It's time.
Thank you. I got to tell you something. You're trying to sell stuff. I'm trying to sell stuff too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told you we need to open a store.
What do you think? What do you think of
What are you
that?
trying to sell, Archie? What's that?
It's an IWC Petite Prince.
Speaking
3,000.
Speaking of shitters.
3,000.
That's not a bad. What would you really hate that?
Yes.
No, I don't hate it. I like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Terry, you like an Edox. You bought an Edox, so you're.
Well, but it's not a quartz. It's not a quartz Edox. It's an automatic Edox.
Yes. I see. I understand.
I mean, what's wrong with a? I want to ask you something. What is wrong?
Well, if it's so nice, why did you buy it and then a week later decide that you made a mistake? And
I've had this watch for 3 years.
I've had a hemorrhoid for 3 years. That doesn't make it good. It's just in one of those spots where I can sort of live with it. I got to work around it.
Because I don't need it anymore.
Same with me, man. I don't need mine either.
Look,
they're hard to get rid of.
Look,
Terry, I can tell you
guys,
from
look.
experience.
I had it serviced. It keeps
Yeah,
accurate
me
time.
too.
Okay? It's
Super
a
chat, super
water
chat.
resistant to 100 meters.
Well, then it should
It's
sell
just
easily.
got a brand new waterproof
It should-
gas.
Archie,
system
super
on
chat.
It should sell easily.
So,
That's not a super chat.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
No, sorry.
It's a comment. It just seemed like it was an apropos comment.
Sorry.
But I'm sorry that you didn't
I'll
care.
be right back. I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee.
Another cup of, I thought you were supposed to drink tea. Aren't you having like an Earl Grey? He's gone.
Okay. Guys, I can't comment on the eDocs because I know nuts about it. So I know nothing about it.
It's so nasty. Erwin, it's so nasty.
I can't comment on it because I don't know anything about
You're
it.
just too nice. That's what it is.
Oh, well,
This nice guy act is not working for you.
well, that's true. That's true. Oh man.
Are you single, Erwin?
I am not. Yeah.
Well, then it is working for you. Nice.
Oh. By the way, I'm working on something about. I'm working on something. I'm working on making my own watch robe. Watch case, watch robe. Yeah.
Like a one-off, or are we going to start marketing them?
No, I am trying to market them, but well, at the moment, I'm also looking for funds.
I thought you
So-
decided the watch market was shit. You decided not to do that.
No, the watch roll. No, I still want to do it. I think I think I like the idea, and I would like to have a product like that. I have a prototype
Oh, here we go.
that looks something like this.
What's that?
It's a watch. It's not a watch roll. It's like a box. Because
Yeah, it's
like
like
a
a
damn
clutch,
ball.
right? It's like a clutch, like
like a
so
girl's clutch.
it's like those clutch. But you can travel with this, it's pretty light.
It needs a handle.
Yeah, it does. It does. Well, this is just a prototype. I'm working on the handle.
It's in a bomb.
It's the comms. It's the
like a
comms,
book.
Doc. It's the comms,
It's like a book. Yeah, but anyway.
Doc.
Happening. I'm a little confused by Terry's watch because I've never heard of this brand before.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah. Well, it's a
How's it
well-known.
going?
Now we know every little fucking thing there is.
It's a well-known.
know about it.
Well-known
Hang
manufacturer
on.
of shitters.
Now, wait a minute. In the
There we go.
movie Spectre, even Q looked at Bond and gave him the Omega, and he said, "Does it do anything?" He goes, "No, but it tells the time."
Well, I mean, if you love the watch, that's fine. It
Yeah,
just sounds like no
100%.
one else loves it but you. But that's okay.
Doc, check out this comment.
This is what they're saying. Let's
We'll
see
know
if
more
it's
to-
true.
We'll know more tomorrow.
Let's see if something happens where they were planning to release it, but something happened.
Somebody gets shot. Doc is actually waiting with bated breath for the Moon files to be released, but so far nothing.
Oh.
I think it's interesting already. I mean, you had those astronauts that were recently stranded, correct?
Yes, we did.
Does that make sense for a country that sent men to the moon that they can't get them out of a low Earth orbit? Does that make any kind of sense to anyone?
So your conspiracy is you think that Neil Armstrong never landed on the moon.
The technology.
They were in a low Earth orbit. They were in a
Doc,
low
they-
Earth orbit.
The technology. Do you understand?
They're saying the official NASA stance is that they deleted all of the technology that got them to the moon. Does that make sense? Now that's the official statement from NASA.
Somebody wound Doc
Why
up.
would
It was
you do
me.
that?
I apologize. I got him started, guys. And this is it.
Well,
It ain't gonna
but-
stop now.
Well, the thing is, more interestingly, when it concerns the watch community,
It's like diarrhea, Mark.
is that did Apollo 13 happen? Was it Apollo 13? Yeah.
Apollo
yeah,
13 is the one that was stranded. Do you know why? Do you know
Here
why
we-
they had
here
a
we go.
disaster and
Here we
everything?
go. Here we
So
Think about
yeah,
it.
so-
Think about it. Unless you're
So the-
extremely superstitious and 13 is an unlucky number, maybe it was part of their plan so everybody would remember it happened with the Apollo 13. And also, people weren't paying attention after Apollo 11. A lot of people were complaining that their daytime soap operas were being cut off for Apollo 12. They weren't interested anymore.
So the story
makes
with
sense.
the Omega, with the Omega Speedmaster isn't true then, or is it?
It went into a low Earth orbit, so it did technically go into space. It
But
just
Doc,
didn't go
what do
to
you
the
does
moon.
this? What do you think? Does this have a ring to it? The Omega Man in the low orbit space. Does that have a ring to it?
Oh, Omega definitely made money on this whole notion that they went to the moon. No doubt about that.
Guys, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
Mikey,
Yeah,
be
Mikey.
well.
Take it easy, Mikey.
Mike.
Say hi to Mom.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, they made a lot of money on it, and hey, NASA made even more money. Imagine taking all that money and not even going to the moon. That's better than a Ukraine war.
Hey, Doc, give me 1 second. Terry, if I let you give out your contact information so someone can buy that eDocs, will you put the fucking thing down?
Yes.
Okay.
How
do they get it?
How is eDocs spelled? Was it E?
EDOX. Tell us. How do we get a hold of you? Anybody who wants to
I'll
buy it?
email it to Archie.
You know, I feel bad for him because before I found ArchieLuxury,
Yes.
I bought a watch called an EPOS, EPOS.
Oh,
and it's
I've
just-
seen those. Yeah.
It's an piece of shit.
It's an exactly. It's also
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what. If Archie lets me send my email information to him, I'll split the money with him.
Oh,
Okay?
for God's sakes.
Who's
All
to
right,
him?
so-
Who's he talking about?
If you want to buy that eDocs that we're not going to look at again, thankfully, then just email ArchieLuxury72 at gmail.com, ArchieLuxury72 at gmail.com, and tell him to forward
Yeah,
that.
I didn't mean to open that can of worms any more than
No,
you
keep going,
intended
Doc.
to
Where
open
were
the moon landing can of worms. But
Where-
people enjoy talking about the moon landing. They just
Irwin
they
did
don't
that.
enjoy what I have to say about it, but they enjoy talking about it. They're physically, emotionally attached to the notion that it happened because they're mostly USA
Did you ask
Americans.
Archie?
Archie doesn't care. He's Australian. He
very
doesn't have that attachment to the moon landing that Americans tend to have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually very interesting if you talk to a Russian, like I have.
Well, they were the first people to put a satellite up with Sputnik.
Dog in space.
The
They
dog
were the
was
first.
named-
They were first with everything. They were
The dog
first
was
with
named-
everything. First,
the dog was
first
named
in space.
Leica, like
First
Leica.
with the animals. They were the first to get a probe to the moon, I do believe.
That's why we had to land a man on the moon, because they got everything else up there first.
But
Or-
then in comparison, the
or-
Omega and Stumansky.
It's the reason they needed to lie about it.
Correct.
Archie, I got to ask you something.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Please don't say
Okay.
anything about this. Either.
If you are able to sell this, is it okay if I split the money with you?
Hey, I think the chance of you selling that, right?
Slim and none.
Selling that. Look, I'm happy for you to keep it all. Okay, you keep it all. You keep it
I know,
all.
but
It's
what?
going to be
I-
a very tough sell. It's very. Look, I'll be honest with you.
But I don't wear it. I don't wear it.
Why is it going to be a tough
That's
sell,
not
Archie? Why,
helping. That's not helping.
Because nobody wants it. Nobody
why doesn't
wants
anybody
it.
want it, Archie? Why? Why, Archie? Why?
It's not fair, okay?
Why, Archie? Tell us why. Come on. This
Is
is
it
your audience.
Ecox
Be
or
honest.
Arcus?
Be honest with your audience, Archie. Why does nobody
I
want
mean, I pasted it on Craigslist, but haven't got no hits.
What kind
Yeah.
of what kind of glue did you use?
Craigslist didn't even want it? Have you thought about the personal ads in the local
I just
gay
took
rag?
a few photographs with my phone.
Can
and
you
put
just
it on
write,
there.
Harry?
I
just give it to a
This is
twink.
kind of
Just find
frightening. I
give
just
give
looked it
to
up,
him.
and EPOS is better than that one.
There
Hey,
you go.
I got one for you.
Mm.
You can be like Mario Andretti. You can wear this to the bar, or you can sit at the end of the bar making engine sounds of the V12 cars you used to drive. You order your drink. You're wearing this watch at the end of the bar, isn't it?
I suspect that this watch company is partly Chinese and copied EPOS for whatever reason.
Here
And
we
then
go. We have
changed
super
one
chat.
letter.
Marco131. Marco131. £5. 5 minutes from Doc. Why the moon landing was fake.
Ooh. Are you guys
Well,
ready
you're
for
going to
that?
get about 500 minutes. We're off
Let's
to the
try to
races.
limit it. Let's try to limit it to 5 minutes, please. Somebody
Terry, you
take
can
out
use
your
your
watch.
chronograph to time.
Somebody's
Doc
got a
now.
Yeah.
chronograph and they can hit it and
Yeah,
let me
Terry-
know
Terry's
when you're
got-
ready.
Terry's got a
Terry's got his eDocs there.
and
Is it
go.
a chrono? EDOX
Yes.
chrono?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Did he hit it?
Time starts now.
He did. He
Yeah.
started the chrono.
Well, basically, the number one reason to suspect that it didn't actually happen is something called the Van Allen radiation belt. And this radiation belt envelops all of the all of the globe, all of the Earth. Some parts of it are thinner and some parts of it are thicker, depending upon where you are. Tends to be thinner at the poles, but you still have a radiation belt completely surrounding the Earth. And
Excuse me,
there's
Doctor. We already
and
know
of course that's
about
well less
radiation,
than 5 minutes. So I haven't
about
even gotten my
what?
5 minutes. So somebody stop the clock, and then I can address
Whoa,
the
whoa,
question.
whoa!
And stop the clock, and then I'll address the questions. What's
And then
the
you
question?
can continue.
And then I can continue because I'm going to get my full 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What was the question about the Van Allen?
Let Doc have his flow.
Somebody
Aye.
super chatted, and
You could
they
be
spent
like
good money
Mario
for
and
me to do
Jody at
this.
the bar wearing this and go.
Okay, you don't really have a question, so you're getting muted now until the 5 minutes is up. Okay, Doc, continue.
So that's the biggest thing, because every NASA project following this so-called moon landing has been in a low Earth orbit so as not to have to deal with the radiation belt. And one of the missions with the International Space Station was a little higher in the orbit, and they were experiencing flashing in their eyes and all these other things, which happens when you go through or enter close to the radiation belt. None of that was reported by any of the astronauts that went to the moon. And I know I'm boring you, Mark, but sorry, somebody paid for this. Somebody paid for this.
Could you hear that? I tried to stifle it.
I could see it. I didn't hear it, but I could see it.
You know, nobody else can see me but you. Like,
oh, I didn't. Oh, that's true. Only I can see you. It's like that. We're friends like that. I can still see you. So that's the number one thing, is the radiation belt. But there are certainly other aspects too, such as the fact
does that have to do with the unexplained phenomenon of Area 51?
Oh, how did you come off of mute, Terry? You're going back on mute. And if you take yourself off mute before I'm ready for you, I'm sending you back to the lobby. Continue, Doc. You're about halfway through.
Well, the other major thing is that if in fact we did go to the moon, wouldn't it be historically one of the most incredible feats of mankind? Okay. So therefore you would expect a little bit of a celebration of his 50th anniversary, let's say, right? Does anybody remember what the celebration of the 50th anniversary of the moon landing was? The answer is no, because there really wasn't one. So that's the answer to that.
It's a bit circumstantial.
I'm including circumstantial. The clear scientific is you can't survive going through the radiation belt. Diego's idea of going through it quickly doesn't work. That's not the way it works. If you're walking through Chernobyl and you go quickly, you're not going to be harmed by the radiation. It doesn't work that way. Same thing is true for Fukushima. You can't just go in there quickly and therefore you're not harmed. That's not the way radiation works. Okay. But also the fact that it's it's such a large feat that you would expect we'd have all the blueprints for all of the equipment that was involved getting to the moon. We'd have all the telemetry data.
Well, the thing is in the Smithsonian. The capsule's in the Smithsonian.
But we don't have the blueprints, and we don't have telemetry. And they said it was accidentally deleted. Does that make sense? The thing that's this historic, mankind altering success, going to the moon, and you don't have copies of all these things?
We have rocks. We have moon rocks.
And that's a good thing. The moon rocks, those that were analyzed, were found to be petrified wood. And that was written up by NBC News.
Can you please
in 2000.
Google right now? Are the moon rocks petrified wood? Because like that would be outrageous.
I can show you the article, and I will
Is it
after
in
my
the
5
Onion?
minutes are up.
Your source is the Onion. Oh, I think your 5 minutes were up about 5 minutes ago. But
it just feels, Mark, it just feels like I've been talking for an hour. But I guarantee you, Mark, I haven't been talking for an hour. I've only been talking for less.
Listen, I would ask Terry because he's operating the chronograph, but I'm afraid to take him off of mute because I don't know what will happen.
But they do have that 50th anniversary silver coin, right? In celebration of that.
Oh, they did things like that, but I'm saying that there should be a major parades, celebrations throughout all of the United States and multiple cities.
Clyde, you want to talk to Doc?
Hmm.
I don't know. Say hi to Doc and the punters.
Hey, rancher.
What's up, Clyde?
No.
The only thing that gets him more than when I talk about the moon is talking about politics.
No, I was talking to Hot Dames just now, so I thought that's weird. He didn't tell me it was Archie.
No, you're on Archie.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who else is going with you?
Oh, we have watch chat, and we have Boston Terrier.
Doc, you wouldn't believe what I found, Doc. Doc.
What's up?
What did
you find?
You know that photo when I was 19? I've just found.
Oh, I want to see.
Oh, where you're sitting on the couch?
I gotta go, Clyde.
Yeah, I found it wasn't stolen by burglars. I found the original. Look.
Look what a cutie you were. Look what a cutie.
Well, what happened, Archie?
30 fucking years.
What happened?
No, like about 80.
You know what though? One of your youngest sons looks a lot like you at that age. One of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like enough to be a twin.
I'm trying to take a photo of it.
I don't remember which one.
Yeah, and he's gone. Now we can.
I don't
talk about
remember if it's the one that's
yeah.
going to be the plumber or if it's the one that's going to university.
You know, Doc. For me and Terry Boston, this episode, this live stream is going into the Spank Bank. Terry, did you get a look at at Archie's 19-year-old?
By that, I don't know if I'm familiar with the terminology, but does that mean you're excited?
Sexy look, buddy.
He was a twink. Wasn't he a twink?
Guys, have you heard of the brand called Stumansky?
Skumunski. Wow.
Stumansky.
He was a Twinkie Winky.
Well, didn't you
That's
see his
the,
picture? He just showed it from when he was 19.
You know
Or
what?
you were polishing that stupid fucking watch, and you missed a 19-year-old Archie.
He probably needs to have on the big screen and then put it up again.
I've seen his photograph.
Archie,
yeah.
show the picture to Terry. Arch, show the picture. Terry,
Wait for it.
and we're
Wait
going to
for
want you to evaluate.
Are you sure your name was Archie back then? You look similar to Prince Joe.
And the shirt was by Yves Saint Laurent, and the tie was Christian Dior. There you go.
All that, and you were 19 years old and into all that stuff?
Yes! Yes,
Well-
yes!
Well, his teachers all thought he was gay.
Yes! Super
Wow.
tight!
And thank you, Marco, for the super chat to let me
Mikey Cassio
get a few
GTR
things
says-
off my chest.
Yes, that was illuminating. That 5 minutes went very quickly.
You sure it did, Mark. Sure it did.
This is like that was like every private chat you and I have ever had.
But all at once.
Exactly. Mikey says 30
Are you
years
sure it's the same person?
and 10 billion calories later. Well, you could see the resemblance. You could see it.
Are you sure?
Well, Terry, what did you look like 60 pounds ago? Have you got a picture?
No. I
Oh.
told you we moved and we lost everything, so couldn't
Damn.
find it.
Damn it.
All right, guys, I've got to make a move, but before I do, I check out the brand called Stumansky. Apparently, it's the first watch in space prior to.
It wasn't a Vostok? Wasn't like a Russian?
Yes, it's Russian. So
Mhm.
Yuri Gagarin wore it in
Yuri
space.
I just sent the photos to you, Doc.
But yeah, do check it out and let the punters know what you think of it. But
Do
anyway,
you think Putin would wear a solid ghost Samana?
all right,
He's got
guys.
You betcha.
Well,
You
Bye, bye,
betcha
bye.
he
Bye,
would.
Doc. Bye, Mark.
I believe that
That's-
Erwin.
That's,
take
that's
care,
sort
Erwin.
of like the Wish the Grim, right? The
Happy
Russian
holiday.
mafia.
I believe that that he. Oh, and Doc is gone too. Damn it. I think Putin would have a Breguet. Don't all the Russian oligarchs like Breguet?
Look, hey, look, I could say it now, okay? He's got the gold pistols if hell breaks loose. He's got the gold Samana, you know.
Doc.
He really won't bring out the real shit until it's time. He's KGB. He knows how to keep it on the level until hell breaks loose in Russia. And then he's going to pull out his...
What the heck happened?
That's how evil he is.
We don't know.
We were talking about the moon, and now we're talking about...
I don't know. Archie, tell me how long is left in this stream?
10 minutes. Why is that, Marky?
Well, because Terry would like to finish out with a 10-minute soliloquy, I think.
10 minutes of what?
Soliloquy. Look up the word soliloquy. A
What
soliloquy.
does that mean?
It's a monologue where he just drones on for 10 minutes, and then
we can do that.
Of course we can, because then you don't have to say anything.
Yeah, I got to tell you, you may not understand what I just did today.
What'd you do?
No, I'm serious.
What'd you do?
I actually had the last thing that was the remnants from the burglary where this was my filing system where they'd poured paint into.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that, right?
And I have sorted it out into keep and throw away.
Well, if you haven't looked at it in 3 years,
Doc asked me to send him that photo, and I thought that was damaged and stolen in the burglary. However, I found the original. I found it. Doc, because that's the best photo ever taken of me in my life.
I really feel like you should not.
That is the best photo ever fucking taken of me. I will never look that beautiful again in my life.
Sending that to Doc is a waste. You should send it to me, and it'll go into my spank bank.
Sure, I gladly send that to you, Marky.
Thank you. Send it to me because
I'm honored. I am on. Let me tell you this. I am honored. I am honored that you'd actually.
No, did you hear what he just said?
Did he explain why he's sending it to me? Did he explain why?
Hey, I don't care. Spank banks. You know what? There's many people I've spanked over. Let me tell you that.
I just want to make it clear why I want it.
Women find that a bit of a turn on at times, Mark.
Is that sort of like 1970s Lavender Lounge?
Fuck, did I look so beautiful?
Now, I just put in the private chat, Mark, by the way, before you leave, because you usually leave early to go have fun with Satan's kitten. I just put in the private chat, I just put a link to the NPR.
You know what the secret is to it all? You've got to stop eating. It's true.
What? Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. Patrick Bateman, $5. $5 New Zealand, a change in your mindset, and you can easily get into shape again. The attitude stinks, big boy. But I had hair. It ain't fucking growing back, Mark. It ain't fucking growing back. Let me say that to you. I would fuck this guy in the photo.
You could go to.
There are some medications for that.
Actually, if you go to Turkey, Doc, all the best hair transplant guys are in Turkey.
He doesn't even need he doesn't need a hair transplant. He's got active follicles up there. He just needs
take follicles from your balls and they just move them up.
Yeah, it's a little painful for your balls, but of course his are sore already anyway. His are sores, doesn't matter. Can we just bring up the article that I posted into the private chat? It's mostly for Mark, but it might be for some of the other funders.
When you say that, the private chat,
I got it. I'm getting it now. Getting it.
And CB. Oh, CB is being a little on the harsh side, which is unusual for CB. But I guess it happens. Somebody's got to read it. Did somebody read it? You want me to read it?
I'm getting it up. It's going on 1 minute. It's coming up. I'm pulling it up.
You got 5 minutes. Then
this is Archie BH before horns.
Rude.
So there you go. But it's CB. We love CB.
But rude. It was $250
And he
per
has,
horn.
and CB has great watches.
Citizens
get
Band
a-
Radio.
He can get away with it.
Mm.
Now, the interesting thing is, every time I was trying to pull up the NBC article on this topic, every time I pulled it up, it caused my computer to crash. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Archie just texted me all his spank bank pictures. Thank you,
But
Archie.
as you can see, I mean, you guys usually believe NPR, so
Maybe I'll take those underpants now.
Now, technically, I tell you one thing: I never been afraid to explore my gay side. You know that? I never ever been. You know, most heterosexual men have homosexual dreams. Did you know that? That's the FBI ringing me. Hello.
Yeah, that's
not too bad.
That's the way you answer when the FBI calls. Hello. Should we mute him?
Okey, just hang on one tick. I'll be back, Marky.
Damn
it. He's
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Archie.
He's going to
gone.
effectively mute himself.
He's gone, Terry. Terry, do you have any questions for the doc? He's an actual doctor of chiropractic.
Yes, one question. One.
Only one? Only one at the moment.
Keep it medical.
I'll keep it brief.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
I know. He's an expert. So here's the thing. Okay. They believe that what referring to the American astronauts, Buzz Aldrin, and then you're
going to have to translate for me, Mark.
Said that they weren't able to exactly give full explanation of what they had seen in space during the moon landing. But you're saying it wasn't real.
Well, I didn't even bring that up, but yes, if you look at the press conference, it looks like they came back from the morgue, and I know a little bit about that. I mean, it's the press conference. They're the opposite of excited by about 180 degrees, and they don't know what they saw. They don't know if they saw the stars. They weren't prepared for that question. The question that was asked of them is, "Did you see the stars?" They didn't know what to say, and eventually. What's the name of the guy who didn't step foot on the moon? He stayed in the capsule. Mike Collins, I think. And he said, I don't think we saw any stars, because Neil Armstrong didn't know how to answer the question. He was like all over the place.
And finally, two other questions. Area 51 and the crash in Roswell, New Mexico, 1946.
It really has nothing to do with faking the moon landing.
No, but you'll have thoughts.
My thoughts are I don't really know about that.
No.
Well, the thing about the moon landing is that there's so much evidence against it that I didn't even get into. Like if you look at the fact that there's intersecting shadows when shadows are casted in parallel fashion if it's a single light source.
Are you telling me that you believe your
government?
You believe your government lied to you?
Exactly.
Do you think
that's
that
the other question? Is
yeah?
Did the government possibly lie, or is this like the first time ever?
Well, do you think they're still lying?
Unfortunately, they lie all the time.
I was told.
In fact, I don't even know if we're going to get JFK files tomorrow.
They have captive in Area 51. I was told that they are believed to be an emperor that existed around 15,000 years ago. That's what they said.
You know what I was thinking about, Terry? Doesn't he sound like somewhat sound like he's halfway to the moon? Because I'm only getting every word.
You know, it's funny when you said that you started breaking up, Doc. So
exactly.
Ironically.
Well, I'm breaking up because I started talking about the moon, and suddenly my computer crashes every time I bring up the
Well, they
NBC
don't-
article about the moon rock.
because they don't like that. Terry, it is true. You did have the mic that used to stick too close to your mouth, and now you're working off of the air.
I'm using a cheap headset.
Yes, we see that. We hear that. It sounds cheap. What happened to your good mic?
I don't have a decent mic. I never did.
Well,
The earbuds I ordered from Amazon 2 years ago are even worse.
Well, whatever you're doing right now works. It's like when you let that thing hang too far away from you, then it's not
These
good.
I bought at the drugstore for like £12.
Oh, they're not even real ones. They're not even actual real. Yeah, it's the drugstore. Okay.
Maybe I'm the only one that's only hearing every other word.
Yeah, it's funny is these days you do voice activation in your car and it don't work half the time.
Well, Doc, we're at the 2-hour point. I don't know whether I
Normally Archie wants to end the show. Yes, I know. I came because I expected he wanted to end the show.
usually thanks the punters, which I could do, and then he ends the stream, which I could also do, but I feel a little squeamish about ending the show.
Well, here he's coming back. He's coming
thank
back.
goodness. Yeah, good, because I didn't feel too good about doing that all on my own. I feel like he should.
No,
thank
that's
the punters.
okay, Marky. Marky, I love you. Marky, that was that was just the FBI saying get Doc off. Tell him to stop talking about it. It's not they're saying to me that Doc is insane. It's conspiracy.
I already got to him. Every time I pulled up the NBC version of that article, and it kept crashing every time I pulled it up.
How the hell
I
is
said, okay, this is getting crazy. Could you understand any of that? Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem. And the funny thing is, I used to work for KBR, and their office was in Houston.
Super chat.
Houston, Texas. Did you know that?
Super
Houston,
chat.
Texas. Super chat! Super chat!
You want me to read it?
Marco 131, 2 pounds. Doc Armstrong was paid for silence.
Actually, they were threatened into silence. If you look at the Gus Grisham and Ed White and
Farewell, everybody.
Chafee.
Good evening. Farewell. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Archie.
Bye, Terry.
Bye. Happy
Good
St.
luck.
Patrick's Day, Archie.
Good luck with the shitter.
Thank you, man. We love you. Keep
Take it
coming
easy.
back. We love you, man. Okay.
I'd like to know what sort of hearing deficit it is. Is it inner ear or is it outer ear? That's just me. I'm just curious.
I'm
yeah,
not equipped to diagnose him.
Armstrong likely was threatened, and his family was likely threatened. They threatened Gus Grisham. Gus Grisham did things like hanging.
Grissom.
Grissom, sorry.
Grisham is a novelist.
Grissom is a novelist, and Grissom is the.
You don't even know the actors here.
But I will say he was a brave guy. He hung a lemon on the side of the capsule because he was very upset with the progress or lack of progress they were making. And I think that's why he had to go. That's why they set it up that the capsule would ignite and they wouldn't have a way out. And this is something that his family believes happened as well, Mark, because you're shaking your head. I know.
Well, you know what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking to myself is, I'm glad that you're like a chiropractor and not a real doctor. I know that's a little offensive. I am sorry.
I was about to say that's a little bit offensive, Mark, but okay.
I understand, but I feel like chiropractors believe in all kinds of crazy nonsense, and you are.
They do actually.
Well,
they do believe in crazy nonsense.
Especially, I took my ex-wife to this. I took my ex-wife to a chiropractor who believed in chiropractic Reiki. Now that's really getting out there.
Why didn't you do it yourself? Why didn't you do it yourself?
I was smarter than that.
Should have done that. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, because like real doctors are scientists, whereas chiropractors, did you know? I mean, I don't really mean to offend you further, but I'm going to do it. The guy who invented chiropractic, his name was Palmer, and so
Yes.
most of the chiropractic colleges are called the Palmer College of Chiropractic Medicine. He was untrained in anything. He never went to college. He had no degrees whatsoever.
Completely just made it up.
He was just a dude.
Made it
he
up.
made some shit up.
Just made it up. Well, and also he had political connections enough to establish the right to call chiropractors doctors.
Ivar says you're a witch doctor.
Which WHICH maybe, yes.
He's a witch doctor. Well, what do you say, Arch? Here we are at the 2 hour and 5 minute mark. What do you think? Should we?
Hey, it's time to wrap. I just want to say to you, you guys don't realize this, but you guys helped me sort through the last of the burglary shit, and I found the photo. I've actually framed that photo. That photo is so fucking good. I have framed it. Believe you me.
Hang it up and hope that nobody
picks it.
By the way,
I would fuck this guy senseless.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
The reason I wanted the pictures, unlike you, Mark, the reason I wanted the pictures was because I create these videos that no one watches, but I make these videos and I needed a young version of Archie.
Right up here.
That's all.
Hashtag
I won't give away which video it's going to be in, but I've already sampled it.
Very quickly,
and it
here's
works
another
very
photo
well.
I found. There we go. There's another photo I found.
Yeah. What happened?
Okie dokie, Dukalis.
That's a recent one.
Please upvote, fuckers. Upvote. Thank you so much. You helped me clean up the shit. Here we go. We got Pavel. Thank you, Pavel. CB, Marco 131. JD Montreal, CB, Marco 131, JD Montreal, Marco 131, CB, P Cars, JD Montreal, Marco 131, CB, JD Montreal, CB, Gun Glutton, Van Lux, Marco 131, Patrick Bateman, CB, and Marco 131. Guys, it's been a great show. I thank you. Marky, please, I tell you what, man, I love you. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I'd be honored if you use those photos as any sort of stimulation, man. That is an honor. I'd love it, man.
I'll let you know how it goes.
See you later, fuckers.
Don't poke his eye out.
See you tomorrow. We'll be back. And stay cool.
Archie Luxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind the family, no regrets. He's got a birthday on your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragon soared to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York Watch Show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delights. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all that cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lion till his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate 10 gives him $5 maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lion till his balls are sore.